It starts quietly, a fever, confusion, maybe a racing pulse. But behind these mild signs, a deadly infection is spreading. I once helped a family who lost their mother to sepsis inside a nursing home. She had complained of pain for days, but no one listened. By the time she was taken to the hospital, the infection had already spread to her bloodstream. The staff called it an unexpected complication, but the evidence said otherwise. Vital signs were ignored, the infection was never documented, and her fever was brushed off as fatigue. When we examined the medical records, we saw that she had shown clear symptoms of infection for over 48 hours, yet no antibiotics were administered. By the time doctors diagnosed sepsis, it was too late. Her organs had begun shutting down. That family's grief turned into determination. They wanted accountability for a death that should never have happened. Under U.S. nursing home negligence law, every facility is required to monitor residents for infection, act on early warning signs, and report medical changes immediately. When sepsis occurs because staff failed to diagnose, report, or treat an infection in time, it constitutes medical negligence or wrongful death. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention reports that 1.7 million Americans develop sepsis each year and 350,000 die from it, many of them elderly nursing home residents. According to the Agency for Healthcare Research and Quality, up to 80% of sepsis deaths are preventable with timely recognition and proper care. One landmark example is Illinois' Gabby's Law, named after a 5-year-old who died from untreated sepsis. That tragedy led to legislation requiring hospitals, and later care facilities, to follow strict evidence-based screening and response protocols. We've recovered millions for residents harmed by nursing home neglect, including $2.15 million for sepsis. Today, every U.S. nursing home is expected to meet these same standards: identify, respond, and report. When facilities fail to train their staff or ignore infection control, they violate federal and state law, and that's where legal accountability begins. Sepsis doesn't strike suddenly. It's the result of neglect over time. An untreated urinary tract infection, a pressure sore, or poor wound care can all become entry points for bacteria. When those early symptoms, fever, confusion, low blood pressure, are ignored, infection spreads rapidly. In a well-run facility, these red flags are caught early. In a negligent one, they're missed entirely because staff are overworked, undertrained, or afraid to report mistakes. By the time emergency services are called, hours or even days have been lost. Families often tell me, "We thought she was in the safest place possible." That's the hardest part, realizing that neglect happened where care was promised. If your loved one developed sepsis, it didn't happen overnight. It happened because someone failed to notice, failed to act, or failed to care. Speaking up isn't about blame, it's about truth and prevention. Every lawsuit forces change: better infection control, stronger staff training, and safer facilities for every other resident who still depends on that care. If your loved one was injured or lost due to sepsis in a nursing home, reach out for a free confidential consultation. For a free consultation, call now 800-926-7565. For more information, please visit nursinghomelawcenter.org.